Hey you guys, welcome back to our channel. It's #Roxlee and we are back with another video. So today you guys, we are going to be switching it up a little bit. We decided to go ahead and have a little talk with you guys just about, you know, things that have been actually going on in the world. So we told many of you that once we reach 20K subscribers, we're going to be doing another giveaway. However, that has changed. We actually decided to go ahead and donate to the Black Lives Matter groups that they have, like, you know, different like donation groups that they have. So we'll be leaving some links down in the description box below for you guys if you guys are interested in donating as well. Also, whatever type of revenue we receive from this video, we'll also be donating that.
Really just saying that we do see what's going on. I'm still trying to learn everything and try to relate as much as possible, even though I really can't fully, but to show our support for sure. The movement that's going on.
Yeah, so we figured that this would be a way better cause as far as, like, you know, what to donate our money to. So yeah, but other than that, we wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys just a little bit about, you know, what's been going on. I know some people, they'll leave comments like on our other videos, like Black Lives Matter, or like, you know, stuff like that. And if you don't follow me on other social media platforms, then you would probably assume that we haven't addressed this or we haven't talked about this, when we definitely have. I've talked about this on my Facebook platform. I've talked about this on Instagram stories. This week just has been tough. Just mentally, emotionally, it's been really tough. George Floyd was killed by a police officer, a white police officer. And since this happened, you know, all I have to say is that, you know, Black people are tired. You know, we're just really tired of being killed for no reason other than being Black. You know, and we feel like it's such a hard time for interracial couples. You know, couples who are, you know, Black and white. It's really a tough time. And if you're not having that conversation, if you're interracial, you know, relationship or marriage, I really don't know why it's being avoided, because this is what's going on in the world right now. It's always has been going on. So it's not like, oh, this is just, you know, right now, but it's always been going on. It's just that, you know, it hasn't been recorded. That's the only difference. You know, we're still getting killed. There's still no justice. And, you know, with everything happening, it just feels like a big civil war. Like it's crazy, and it feels unreal. Like, literally just watching everything, it feels unreal. Like, what is happening in 2020? I couldn't fully watch the video. I know Lee did watch the video. I've seen some clips from you know, like social media, and like I saw small clips of him crying out to his mom. You know, it's just, it was too much for me to even be able to watch, because as a Black person, you have brothers, you have sisters, you have a father, you know, because women aren't exempt. Black women are just not exempt from this. And as you know, there have been a lot of Black women that have been killed, you know, by police officers as well for being Black. Sandra Bland was, you know, another one. You know, but it's just, it's a lot. We are aware of what's going on. We talk about it every day. We've had some...
No matter how uncomfortable it can get.
Correct.
You have to.
Yeah, so it's been some really uncomfortable conversations, really emotional. It's just a lot of different feelings.
It is really a lot of different feelings, emotions, everything. It's hard to even really say much about it. What I am really shocked about is most of the videos or anything that we can see in regards to the protests or anything like that, it's only on social media. I'm always looking through the news and things of that nature. It's a very one-sided thing, and I don't like it.
Yeah, it's just it's hard to watch, and I think that the problem starts with how parents are raising their children. We've seen some just some of the craziest clips, like, of just parents just teaching their kids
Racist behavior.
basically.
Can't even say anything other than just racist
behavior.
Yeah.
And that's what will continue the cycle. Like, that's what it's just going to continue because of how parents are raising their children, or how these parents think. You know, it's wrong. It's wrong, and you have so many different things that you go through, especially being, like, you know, an influencer or a YouTuber. You just feel like people are just looking at you like, you know, if you don't say something, then it's a problem. If you do say something, they'll try to, like, nitpick at certain things that you say and try to twist your words around, or, like, it's just really difficult. And you know, I really wasn't gonna speak on it or even make a video about it or anything like that, because it's been tough. And I just didn't want anything to get taken out of context. Some people may be like, well, I would just, you know, hate to be in an interracial relationship right now, or, oh, this is why I can't be with someone of a different race, because, you know, they just don't understand, you know, and stuff like that. But this is the time to educate. I mean, educate your partner if you are in an interracial relationship, or even if you just have friends, like, educate them, talk to them about it. Equality. It's all about just coming together and ending racism. I don't know if it'll ever stop. Honestly, I don't know how it will ever stop if, you know, certain people just don't do their part. You know? I don't know.
I'll jump in and say I don't understand. I don't know what it feels like to be in that situation. However, what I do know is I know more than I did 7 years ago. I know more than I did 3 years ago. I know more than I did 2 months ago. And it's constantly learning. You were listening to somebody, and I'm drawing a blank on who it was, but they had said they wanted to say something, but they didn't want it to be nitpicked or anything like that. But the only wrong thing to say is nothing.
That's true.
That's what really gets me.
Yeah. And when he says he doesn't understand, like, some of the conversations we've had, it's just, I guess he doesn't see the reason for the racism, especially if you're not a racist person. You just don't see why this is happening. But once you kind of open up your eyes to it and talk about it, and, you know, you see that this is a real thing, this is a real struggle, this is reality. This is what Black people have to deal with. And being, you know, a woman of color who has brothers and, you know, like a father, I fear for their lives. Literally, I fear for my brother's life. I fear for my dad. Like, you just never know if you're gonna get stopped, what type of police officer you're gonna get. I remember just explaining that to Lee as well, like, the reason why I'm always afraid of getting stopped. And it's like, well, what are you afraid of? You didn't break any law, or you didn't commit any type of crime. I know that. I'm fully aware of that, but I feel like the law that I did break was being Black. And if it's a police officer that doesn't like that, they'll make up whatever to, you know, say that I did something just because of my skin color. And that sucks. It's just really sad. So, you know, with everything going on, we haven't joined any type of, like, protest, or just because I feel like it gets really ugly. It can get really ugly. You can peacefully try to protest and something terrible can still happen. And we're just choosing to be safe because, I mean, to be honest, coronavirus is not over. It's still happening. Cases are still popping up. There is no cure. So to be out there, I just feel like it's not really safe you know, to do all of that. More power to the people who are standing, you know, fighting, going to the protests. And I don't mean like physically fighting, but just being present, you know, joining that movement and doing any little thing that you can. So for us, doing what we can is going to be to donate to the, you know, Black Lives Matter movement.
And record our videos.
And record videos, you know, address it on social media, just speak about it. And hopefully there's a change. You know, I really don't know if this year is going to be the year of change, but hopefully change is coming. Hopefully there's something that gets done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any comments, questions for us, you know, just as far as like being in an interracial relationship, having to deal with all of these things that are, you know, happening right now, leave them in the comments. We always try to go ahead and respond to everyone. Literally, we make it our business to respond to each and every single one of you.
Yeah.
So if, like, you know, if you have anything that you want to say, then definitely leave them in the comment section down below. But basically, it's sad, it hurts, you go through so many different emotions. If you're a white person, I think you should make it your business to try to educate yourself more, learn more about, you know, the current issues and past issues, you know, like just the history of what's been going on. And ask your friends if they're okay. If you have a, you know, close friend, and ask them if they're okay, or if you know, just ask them if they're okay. I wouldn't really suggest trying to ask them to explain to you what it is that they're feeling. I just don't think that that's the smartest thing to do.
But be there if they do want to explain anything.
Absolutely. Just be present. Just be present, and
don't be like the president.
don't be like the president. Just be present. Ask your friends if they're okay. Check on your friends. Do your part. Do your research. Educate yourself. And just, we all have to work together to try to make a change, or else this is America. This is this is what we're dealing with. This is the world that we live in. And while it's hard for a lot of you to understand, you know, white people to understand, this has been something that we have to deal with every single day of our life. Not just one day or just for a period of time, every single day of our life. It's like someone, you can be having a great day, and then just someone reminds you you're black and you're hated and they kill us, and it's just, it's sad, it's unfortunate, and it's emotionally draining. So
I do have to say, for all the white people watching this, yes, I am truly uncomfortable with everything that is going on. I'm uncomfortable even talking about this, to be completely frank. But we have to talk about it. We have to be here. We have to stand up for our friends, our family, our loved ones, our brothers, our sisters. We are all one, and at this point, Black Lives Matter, and we need to do something.
Because at one point, we're going to have black children, you know, so.
Which I'm really excited for.
Hey guys, yeah, it's important. We just wanted to come on here and talk about it and address it. We see it, we hear it, we know what's going on. We've been talking about it. I'm exhausted, and it's difficult. One day you're happy, the next day you're sad. It's just, next thing you're crying. It's just a lot. So, but thank you for being supportive and being here. Lee has been extremely supportive throughout this time, you know, so. But yeah, that's all that we have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching #Roxlee. We'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.